All right, Core 2020 is pretty much here. We're gonna do ourselves 2 cracker packs. We're gonna open them up, show you the rare, and then after that we're gonna discuss, see what we'd take as our pack 1 pick 1. Let's get started. Okay, so our rare here is Soldier Token. Does in the backwater, and oh, a foil Sephara Sky's Blade. Nice. That's a good commander card. I like that. And Temple of Triumph. All right. So I got those. That's going to be hard to beat for our first pick, that foil. So let's see what we got here. Soldier, another foil. Yes. Overgrown Elemental. That's a pretty good card too. But our rare is Temple Epiphany. So 2 lands, which are, fine first picks. They're not the best. You don't want to. But, they're not the worst. All right, so let's get started with that first pack. All right, first off, Moment of Heroism. I mean, it's a combat trick. It's not the best one. There's a little life gain in this set. There is a life gain theme, but it's not that great. It's just mainly gaining life. So I'm not going to first pick this. I can see it, making a life gain deck, but probably eventually cut into, a heavy white deck. Negate. Fine counterspell. You're not gonna first pick this. This is like a card it'll come around towards the end and you'll take it in case and then you'll sideboard it in if your opponent has a bunch of removal spells or bouncing spells or something like that. But yeah. Goblin Bird Grabber, 2 mana for a 2/1. I mean, that's fine. It's not great in this set, especially because there's a lot of just 3 toughness stuff. But can fly if you have another flyer. But once again, not that great. Easily cuttable. Definitely not first pick. Daybreak Chaplain, a good blocker against aggressive deck. Maybe side in for that. Maybe if you're trying to go lifelink, put this in there. But just not a first pick. Plummet, sideboard card against flyers. Plenty of flyers. Wouldn't main deck this unless it was sealed. Draft, just save it for sideboard. Feral Abomination, it's a fine card. It's a 6-drop, 5/5 Death Touch. Death Touch, with on a 5/5 seems just unnecessary because this thing's gonna kill us up already. But I guess if they block with 2 3/3s, you definitely kill them. I'm not excited about this card. This is like a card if I need something to help me finish the game or I just need a big beater, I'll throw it in there. But most of the time, I'll cut it. Mammoth Spider. There you go. That's not a good first pick, but I would first pick it in a really bad pack. Like right here, it's out of these, it's our first pick. So 5 mana for a 3/5 with reach, blocks for days, can attack okay, but it's mainly the blocking against flyers because there's a ton of flyers in this set, and it's a really good deck. So just you need some defense against it. Soul Salvage, hey, I'd run one of these. I'm not gonna first pick this. I'll wait till it comes around, but you definitely want one of these in your black deck. Just returning 2 creatures from the graveyard to your hand is very nice. But not something you want to run multiples of. But yeah, I wouldn't first pick it. Pacifism, that I would first pick. This is white removal. It's cheap. I mean, if they have an activated ability or something, it sucks to put it on there. Unsummon this set, so it makes it a little bit harder, but still great white removal. Unchained Berserker, 2 mana for a 3/1. That's common. And it's only when it attacks it's a 3/1. So that's less than common. And protection from white, I just sideboard this. I don't even think I'd ever mainboard it. It's okay. But maybe I'd mainboard it just because the times you do come against white, it's it wrecks them. So but I'm not gonna first pick this. Unless it's a really bad pack. Herald of the Sun, 6 mana for a 4/4 flyer. It's a little expensive, but I'll still play that. And then you can pay 4 mana to put a target counter on, or +1/+1 counter on another flyer. Hey, if I got a bunch of flyers, that's great. If I only have a couple of flyers, it's not that great, and can't put it on its own, but I can still first pick this. Vengeful War Chief. I don't know, this guy I'm just not excited by. It's 5 mana for a 4/4, so right there, not great. And then it gets bigger, but it doesn't have any evasion, so it's just gonna get chump block for days, and I'll run this in a black deck if it comes around, but I'm not first picking it. Temple of Triumph. In a bad pack, I'd first pick this. It, keeps your options open. The Scry one is always great. Comes to battlefield tap, but that's fine. All the dual lands do. So, first pick this if, you know, your pack is just full of nothing, which this pack isn't that great, but there's still stuff I'd take over it. Dismal Backwater. If it comes around and you go those colors, or one of those colors, you need a splash, sure. And then Serapha? I don't know. Mispronunciation, there you go. Sky's Blade, 7 mana, 4 white, 7/7, so 7 mana for a 7/7 flyer. Love it. Flying Lifelink, love it. Can be cheaper if you have a bunch of flyers, probably not going to happen. And other creatures control flying have indestructible, so even if you don't have any other flyers, and you're like at parity or you're behind on the board, this comes down, it can still save you, because if they don't have a way to remove it, and they attack you, you're going to gain 7. If they don't have a way, if they don't attack you, and they just have blockers, you're going to attack them, maybe hit 7, maybe kill one of their creatures, and then gain 7 life. Like, oh, it's just so good. I wish I had Vigilance, that'd be nice, but still, I think it's plenty. And the fact that all your other flyers are indestructible, so great. Easily first pickable. If this wasn't in there, I think go for Pacifism or Herald of the Sun. I'm not sure which one. Probably just Pacifism. It's pretty nice. I do like that though. But yeah, just always love the white removal. Alright, next pack. Alright, first up we got Aerial Assault. I mean, it's removal. If I'm in a white deck, I'll play at least one of these. Maybe two, but it's so slow. It's not the best removal. It's probably one of the worst removals. I don't know, but it is removal. And yeah, so I would first pick it if it was a horrible pack, but I'm hoping I get something better. Convolute, 3 mana just to maybe counter their spell. I'm not gonna play that. Natural End, sideboard card. Mind Rot, it's fine. I usually don't run these because, you know, late in the game they could have nothing in their hand and this is just a dead card. But if you can get them on turn 3, not bad. I'm not gonna first pick it though. Cloudkin Seer, love this card. 3 mana for 2/1 flyer, and you get to draw a card when you're in the battlefield. So good, and it's elemental, so that can come up plenty of times. Easily could first pick that. Tectonic Rift, no, this just, no. Too much. Who cares about destroying their land, and, you know, creatures without flying can't block, not worth 4 mana. Sedge Scorpion, 1 mana for 1/1 Death Touch, I always love those. Have to wait and see if that's really worth it in this set, but, you know, it usually is always worth it to me, so I could first pick that. Vial of Dragonfire, no, it's just too much mana to just do 2 damage to target creature, like not even a player or a planeswalker, so not worth it. Zephyr Charge, I'm good. I don't like enchantments where I have to pay something just to get something. I mean, I already put the 2 in, so you're paying 4 just to get something flying, and it doesn't even stay flying. It's only till the turn, so well. I mean, yeah, it can get somebody late game if you have a giant 6/6 or something, but no thank you. Flame Sweep, it's okay. If you're in red, you might be an aggro deck, and this will just destroy your deck, so that kind of sucks. And if you're playing against flyers, I mean, yeah, it's a sideboard card, I feel like. Would not first pick it. God's Willing, card that I always underestimate. I think it's actually just really good. I mean, 1 mana, cheap. You know, you can save your creature from a kill spell or combat. If you have a big creature you want to get through to do damage, you can give it protection, and you can scry one. So the fact that it's so cheap and instant, so good. Love it. Rule of Law, no. I don't know what the point of this card is. It's just, I guess, for a controlling deck, but I'm good. Temple Epiphany, I mean, maybe first pick in this pack. It's not the best pack, but I still don't think I would first pick this here. But yeah, if you need a splash, if you're these colors, you know, the fact you get to scry, really nice. Not a terrible first pick. Tranquil Cove, it's like the Temples, but worse. And then Overgrowth Elemental, 3 mana for a 3/2. It's fine. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 on a target elemental you control. I like that. And whenever another creature you control dies, you gain 1 life. If that creature's elemental, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Holy crap! Card is really good. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so let's get rid of Aerial Assault, obviously, not good. I think out of these you cut Scorpion. I think you cut the Temple. So it's out of these 3. I think you take the Elemental as your first pick. Hope the Seer comes around. Probably won't. But you take this and just, don't go heavy Elemental. I mean, you don't have to take every Elemental you see. Just, have a few Elementals in there and it's just going to get some work done. And yeah, I like that card. All right, there we go. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter at booster_tutor, and see you next draft.
This program brought to you by viewers like you.